I've been trying to figure out how to attach that solar panel onto the roof of my car, and I think the best solution I have found is to use 4 U-bolts and bolt it directly to those crossbars on the roof. To do that though, I need to drill holes in the frame of the solar panel, and unfortunately I don't have a proper drill that I can actually use in my Crosstrek. I do have some 120 volt drills, which are actually fantastic drills. I've used them many times. I've built boats with them, and they work really well. However, I don't have a solid 120 volt power source. My Blue Yeti is a smaller unit, and it does not provide enough wattage to run a full-on power drill, unfortunately. So I knew I needed to find a rechargeable drill, a battery-operated drill. So I was looking at drills that I've seen people use all the time in my world, like the Milwaukee drills. But I was looking at what it takes to recharge those drills, and I couldn't really find one that was 12 volt powered or USB rechargeable. So I started thinking about what I really need. So I just needed a small power drill that I could use when I was away from 120 volt power sources, and I think I found the perfect solution. After doing a quick search on Amazon, I found a couple of companies that offer USB rechargeable power drills, and since most of my devices are USB powered, it made a lot of sense to me to use a USB rechargeable power drill. I think I found the perfect one for my situation. So this is the Deco Cordless drill. It's small, it's handheld, and it comes in gray and pink. A very simple drill. You've got forward and reverse. And as you can see, it is a true variable speed drill. It is actually quite heavy. It has a sizable battery, I believe. And you can see the charge indicator on the back showing how much charge it has. At the bottom of the drill, it has a USB port. I should also mention that this does have a lithium-ion battery. It's not some other cheaper type of battery. This is a proper lithium-ion battery that seems to work very well. So you can't set it for torque settings, things like that. It has a 2-piece chuck, but that seems to work quite well. And that's really it. I mean, what more do you need out of a drill? So I'll show you really quick what else is in the box here. Got the instruction manual, nothing too exciting there. It does come with a set of cheap drill bits, which is always nice to have, but obviously these aren't super high quality. But I think for most applications they'll do for a few uses anyways. It does come with a screwdriver set. I tend to screw a lot of things in by hand, but I can see if you're screwing a lot of things in, or if you have problems with your hands or something, it is nice to have more screwdriver bits. It has a nice set of wall anchors. Obviously I don't have any walls to put any wall anchors into, but I'm very thoughtful of them. The USB-C cable. So this is just a standard USB. I believe full charge takes about an hour. And it also comes with this nice little level. I have a variety of sizes of levels now. I don't have a tiny level like this, so I do actually really appreciate this, and I probably will get a lot of use out of this actually. I like small levels. So just to show you one interesting feature I found of this drill when you're recharging. So this is my USB cable that I use with my iPad. And you can see it's plugged into the USB-C port. And now here it is plugged into my drill, and you can see nothing's happening. Okay, and here is another USB-C cable. This one is plugged into a standard USB-A outlet. And now it's plugged into my drill, and you can see it is in fact charging. I'm thinking that it must be a voltage difference between those two ports, but just know that a USB-C to a USB-C cable won't actually charge the drill. You have to use a USB-A to a USB-C cable. It's perfectly fine, you just have to know that ahead of time. So I'm not actually quite ready to install the U-bolts onto the solar panel because I haven't actually bought any U-bolts yet. I'll probably do that within the next couple of days, and I'll put up a video of me doing that. But I am in a forest and there are random logs laying around, so I wanted to see how this drill performs. Most importantly, I want to see if the chuck slips if I'm using a larger drill bit. So for this quick little test here, I'm going to be using this standard 1/4 inch drill bit that it comes with. You can use larger bits with this drill. I'm probably not going to. This is a 3/8 inch chuck, so you can use a variety of drill bits on it. And there we go, it feels all snugged up. And so let's go test it out on a piece of wood and see if it can drill. Okay, so I found this random log here, so this is probably some type of fir would be my guess. So it's not super hardwood, but it's not really softwood either. It's not particularly rotted. It looks like someone has burned that end of it, but this end is still nice and solid. I can't just push the drill through it, so it'll actually test the drill a little bit. So let's fire it up and see what happens. Let's try going forward. Well, as you can see, the drill worked fine. I was only using maybe half to 3/4 of the power that the drill had. I could see if you're drilling really big holes through really tough material, you would probably struggle, but if I was doing that, I would probably just pull out my 120 volt drill, find a place to plug it in and use it. This is more for mobile applications. If I need to drill some holes while I'm out on the road or something like that, kind of like what I need to do with that solar panel, I think it'll be just fine. The description of it says that it's for use with soft metals like aluminum, which is what the frame of the solar panel is made out of. So it's going to be perfect for that application. I wouldn't try drilling thick pieces of steel with it. That's not what this is designed to do. This is just a small, simple drill. And if you treat it as such, I think it'll actually work pretty well. I'll keep it around, and I have plenty of projects I need to work on that need holes in them. So I'm sure I'll get plenty of use out of this drill, and I can update you if anything actually happens to it. However, my expectations are fairly high with this drill. I'm pretty optimistic. The build quality seems pretty good. It looks like it was put together well. It seems to run really smooth, and that's all I need. So if you're looking for a drill, I'll put a link down in the description below as always, and thank you for watching.